Good morning, y'all. It's a windy, rainy Saturday morning here in the North Georgia mountains. This is Crystal from Triple C Creations, and I found myself in need of some thank you notes to go with some little presents that I'm going to be giving out next week. So I remembered that I had some fall paper, and this was a thrift store find. So if you see the price on it is $1. This is K and Company. I don't know that I have anything else that's that brand. But it had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe about 10 sheets in it. So it had 18 to start with. And I don't know that I've used any of these yet. But this was sitting in my stash, and I decided this would be a good way to use this up. So if you like this idea of using up what you've got in your stash, then please like this video. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really brings me pleasure when I see that number go up, and just, have a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. So I do enjoy watching other crafter videos, and I always make sure I like and subscribe their pages. So please do the same for me. So I started pulling together my fall materials. And if you watched my other card video, I think I've only got one other maybe video, but I talk about it. I don't like buy one brand of something. I buy whatever I find cheap, whether that's at the thrift store, if that is on clearance, using sales coupons, combining its own clearance and then it's on sale, or whatever I can do. I get it cheap. So I'm using up this paper pad, and I've pulled out all the paper. Like I said, I think that was about 10 sheets, and then I just trimmed off the top. So let's do that with these last 2 sheets. Kind of prep some of them. Just trim them off. Not even a whole lot of measuring here. So if you're one that does not really like to follow stuff, this is probably, maybe some pointers for you. Then I measured, excuse me, and I have a little over 6.5. I got my my measuring, or my cutting mat under this so I can measure. A little over 6.5. Some of the others, when I measured, they were about 6.5. So I'm going to cut this down to 3 1/4. Are they going to be equal? Are they going to be exact? No, they're not. Look, one's going to be just slightly larger, but I'm okay with that for this project. All right, got one more. This is pretty thick paper too. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this this brand, but it's in its texture too. It's double-sided. It's textured, pretty thick. Almost reminds me of like wallpaper with the texture of it, because it's like a fabric-y woven type thing. By the way, I have 3 or 4 of these little guillotine cutters. They're Friskers brand. I got them at Walmart a few years ago on clearance. I think I paid $3 for these. So yes, I bought every one they had, and could have them, other places, but now I've kind of gathered them up for when I do crafting parties. All right, so cut all my paper down. You see I've already got some prepped here, and then I just folded them using my bone folder that came with my, I have a We Are Memory Keepers all-in-one. So funny story about that. That was kind of a treat to myself during the pandemic. I needed some new crafting tools, and I'd been looking at that. I needed a stamping platform. I didn't have a scoreboard. I had cutters, but I really liked the idea of all that being in one. So I ordered one from Amazon. It's pretty expensive. They're, I can't remember the price then. 40, 60. It's pretty expensive for me, the cheapskate crafter. But when it came in this brown box. And when I opened up the box, there was actually 3 of them in it. So at the Amazon distributing place, instead of taking them out of the cases and putting them in the slot, they just put the whole case in the slot. So I did get 3 of them. The first one of my buttons actually broke not long after I had it. And I tried to get it replaced, and it was kind of a pain to, you know, I looked into it to getting that button replaced, one of the little punch buttons, and was not very, you know, I couldn't really find a way to do that. So I do have 2 others that I did not pay for. So anyways, all right, so I've got all these little cards. I don't guarantee they're all turned the right way. And then I started pulling all my other cardstock or embellishments, cut-aparts that I had that were fall themed. So let's see what I found. You see this stack of sequins up here. I bought this stack, or this bag of sequins. It was a big bag too. And like, I know I got it on clearance. I can't remember if I think I got it at even the thrift store. I really do. And honestly, I had so many that I think I only kept some and like took the rest of them back to the thrift store. But I like, they're sequiny, but they're pretty big. So, I mean, like, they're an embellishment in themselves. And I can use like glue dots. I don't have to use anything else. What else do I have? I have some cut aparts, and I don't know that I can even tell you what paper pad these came from. These are cardstock. These are just regular paper, but these are cardstock. Let me look and see if I can see that real quick. Oh, here it is. Okay, so the ones that are cardstock actually came from this Bo Bunny 12 by 12 paper pad that I believe this is a Tuesday morning sticker. So this is one of the first paper pads I got. It's fall, so you know, I've got more fall things. If I need more, I can pull from. But these are some of the cut aparts from this pad. So have that. And this one, honestly, I think this is one of those. I think I've already cut this whole pad up. I've chopped it up. I've not used it all, but I've got it chopped up and prepped into card fronts, and then all my cut aparts cut apart. It was one of the pads from, I believe it's Joann's that carries this brand, the Miss Sparkle and Company. They used to have them they would have bins of like cheap craft supplies, and before the pandemic and inflation, you really could get some good deals. That's what this one is. That's what this one is. It doesn't have the name on the front, but it does on the back. And I want to think they were $1.50 at that time. Now they've gone up to $2.50 or $2.49, and you definitely don't find. You find some paper pads, but it's not as good a value, and you're paying more. So this was a paper pad from that. I also got some washi tape that matched it. So, but I didn't think any of the washi tape matched what I was doing. And these are really small cards. They're going to be thank you cards. I'm going to write inside them. So I pulled out that, and then I had this. Aren't these so pretty? Look at, they've got glitter on them. These are 3D. And if you know, you know. Where did I get these? The Dollar Tree. Y'all, if you're not looking at stickers at the Dollar Tree, you are missing out. So I always look at the stickers at the Dollar Tree. There for a while, I bought every different set they had, and I really had to, you know, reel that in and not do that as much, because I do have a lot of stickers, especially florals. But this was different, and I may actually, if I use up a lot of these today, I may get another one. Goodness, hold on. Oh my gosh, maybe it's the wind blowing, and it's fall, and the dust is being stirred up, so you may hear my wind chimes in the background with the wind blowing on the porch. So if I use up a lot of these, I may buy another set of these, because I don't have anything else like this. So, I mean, I think I got a lot of stuff. And I've got my art glitter glue. I resisted buying this for a long time because it was more expensive than what I would normally use. But it's definitely worth it. And I bought the large refill bottle recently. I actually found this at a store. I've not found it at like Hobby Lobby and Michael's and things, and that's usually the thrift stores, or sorry, the craft stores I go to. I actually found this in Pigeon Forge at a scrapbook store. So, because I was hesitant about shipping. So I did find this at an actual scrapbooking store in Pigeon Forge, and I bought it there. And then I ordered, after I almost used this up, I ordered like the large refill bottle, so I have refilled it. And so love that. I also have glue dots, or I did have glue dots somewhere right here. My glue dots may have got it and walk off, but I will be using some glue dots. And I like glue dots because they give it a little bit of texture. There's my glue dots. Not sure how they got in the corner, in the floor, but I got them now. And what else? I think that's it. Well, I do have, if I need dimensional, I have my Dollar Tree dimensionals from the hardware section, not the craft section. Oh, my glue dots. These came from Walmart too. Probably, maybe the same time I got this. And like, I bought every box they had. I've got different sizes. They were like 30 cents. So yeah, I bought every one of those. All right, so let's start making these. So I'm just going to lay out my card fronts and just kind of play with what I want to put on them. So I may end up having to trim some of these. I like that. So, oh goodness. Boy. I had a different pen in mine and it was rusting, so I had to change. And obviously that pen works really good. Had a good seal. It was not dried up at all. But, you know, I also like, I think adding one of these will just add a little bit of sparkle to it. So I'm going to add one of these to it. Maybe there, and down at the bottom. Whoops. Oh, I don't think I picked up my glue dot. How embarrassing. There we go. No! Okay, this glue dot does not like me, y'all. Alright. So, I'm going to I'll punch a hole in this. I'll put a little piece of white cardstock because I want to write in this, and I can't write on this. Well, I could, I guess, if I used a metallic. But I want to put a piece of, actually probably cream paper inside and write my little note and attach it that way. So there's one. And I think I'll do the same thing with the other. It's okay that they do the same thing there. So I'm going to stick that one. All right, what about these? Oh, what about that? Actually, I think I want to put this at the bottom. Yes, let's do that. And I will say, this is completely, like, really unplanned. I kind of gathered the supplies, but I didn't, like, plan out, you know, where things were going to go or anything like that. Man, I have some bigger glue dots, and they've got up and walked off. I know that never happens in your craft room. All right, I like that. So, let's see, I got another one. We'll put that one with it. I'm just going to stick these inside. I'm not going to recreate the same thing. Let's see, we had a squirrel. There's another squirrel one. I think I put that one on. Oh, yeah. And how funny that it says it's got squirrels and acorns on it. I did not even notice that, y'all. And it says, I am nuts about fall. So, there's that. Oh, here's another leaf one. I don't think I've got another one of those that talks about autumn. How about happy fall, y'all? Those colors match. See how fast this is going together? And I'm going to center that one. And then I think I want to put a pumpkin on this one. I'm going to use 2 glue dots. These are kind of small glue dots. Here, I'll put over here. Kind of small glue dots because, like I said, I have some larger ones. They're like 1/2 inch. And walked off. How cute and easy is that? Okay, So do I have another leaf one? I should, because, you know, everything came in pairs. All right, so let me stick this together, and then I'll make that one. All right, this one, it's got a lot of little leaves. That's too dark. Could do the nuts one. I already got several of those. What about a leaf? Kind of too red. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello Pumpkin. You know, I like this because I want, in the others, you know, I like the background. I wanted you to kind of be able to see it, but this one, the focal point, I think, needs to be the truck. And with this truck, you're not even really going to pay any attention to the background, I don't think. So, and since it says pumpkin, we'll definitely have to add a pumpkin little sequin to it. Oh, that didn't get cut straight. See what happened right there? Can I fit my pumpkin there? I think I can. And I'm just using 2 of these little ones on the pumpkins because pumpkins are kind of bigger. For a sequin, this is a really big sequin, and I consider it a sequin. Okay, I like that. Where's my... So here's another one. Stick that in there. I got another one of these. Kind of running out of my cut aparts. Like I said, I could get some more, but I want to use what I have. I think I'll just use this. I think I'll use that and maybe one of these large leaves. Anybody keeping count? Is this, what, 5? And then I've got 4 or 5 more matched up. You know, I thought I did have all my supplies ready for this, and I did not have my glue dots. Sorry, y'all. All right, did I have another one? Nope, don't have another one of those. Pumpkin spice. Let's see what's on the inside. Let's do this. Kind of running out of things to match this because this, unless I want to take time to put a border around it, I don't need to do that. But look at that. Yes, definitely. And I'm not a big pumpkin spice person, but some people are. So this is really cute. And, you know, it is pumpkin spice, so how about we add a pumpkin? Ooh, do I want that or do I want the red? I think I want the red. That, I think it's actually orange, is kind of blends in with that background. Okay, I wasn't sure about that, but when I flip the paper, I really like it. Okay, so let's, do I have another one? Oh, I don't have another one. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Pumpkins, leaves. Autumn paints in colors that summer has never seen. I think that's appropriate for the leaf one. I think I may put it, what if I put it at the top and then I add in a few leaves here at the bottom? So that's different. It's okay if they all are laid out the same, but I mean, I like to keep things interesting for myself. So I'm going to do a couple of these red leaves. I mean, it's talking about colors. Do a couple of these red leaves, and I'm thinking I'm going to do like some red leaves sticking out on the sides, and then one of the, there's gold and there's like a coppery color, but they're really close to the same color in the middle. So like here's the like orange or coppery color in the gold. So they're very close to the same color. I think I'm gonna do the gold. I think it'll actually like show it better. have a lot of glue dots, so this is helping me use up those too. And like I needed these. So that, back to the squirrel and the nuts. How about happy fall, y'all? Okay. I've seen the videos, it's like as many as you can. I think that's like out of a paper pad, probably a new one, not a used one from the thrift store. But it's kind of like that. I mean, it's just a different version, as many as you can from your thrift store used paper pad and whatever embellishments you find laying around. Awesome. Oh, here's another leaf one. Let's do it. I'll do it just like I did the other one. So, and then I'll add the leaves. So I'll put that to the side. Okay, now I have these. Y'all, I really wasn't sure about the, ooh, let me make sure I turn the writing the right side up. That one says memory. I can see like seasons, leaves, parade, Thanksgiving. I think I'm gonna go with the leaves on these. And I'm just gonna stick it right in the middle. Look at that. Which one do I want to put on this one? No. Stick that one right back on. It doesn't show up on that with all the browns and oranges. So let's do a couple of these leaves. There we go. All right, so let's look at what we've got. I had these two left over, and like I said, I've got more in my books, but this is just what I had left over. So I got those two left over. We made 1, 2, 3. Let me use my bone folder so that'll stay folded. That's the one I flipped and used the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, goodness. 9, 10. So we made 10, and then I've got matched up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So 16 cards, and we're at 22, 23 minutes in. So hope you enjoyed this. I hope it encourages you to use what you got. And I will say I am bad. Like when I need a card, I don't have time to make it. So I've got my things kind of organized. I had my fall, or well, it's kind of seasonal. I don't have a whole lot of seasonal, but I had my seasonal stuff together. I had my cut aparts already cut apart and with my fall stuff. So that really made it go much faster. So happy crafting. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, see ya.